Hi, this is Erma Grego from Senior Perspective, and today I have 4 guests, and it's concerning the garage sale at St. Benedict, but also I want to introduce our co-presidents for the coming year for the Women of St. Benedict's. But first of all, this is Jackie Buck and Nancy Huffner. They are in charge of the garage sale. And over here are the co-presidents. Let's see, Sil Satler and Lois Griffith. And they're going to be running the Women of St. Benedict's for the next year. Okay, so welcome to the organization and good luck to you.
Thanks, Irma.
Irma, I'm glad you didn't say the old presidents. I mean, we're former presidents. These are the new presidents, and we're the former presidents. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. No. Okay, now we're here mainly for the garage sale that's coming up on
The 9th.
Jackie?
The 9th of September and the 10th of September. That's next Friday and Saturday.
Already.
Oh, that year went fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
Yes.
going to be from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday and 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. And that's the end of it. The best part is that we start collecting all these different items on the 3rd of September.
Yes.
Okay, that was my next question, when you were going to start collecting. So it will be on the 3rd of September then,
Yes.
and not before.
Not before. And we
Okay.
brought some items here to
Display.
show, because the garage sale that we have had over the years, for about 11 years now, we have built a reputation of having a lot of, well, some used things, but sparsely used, and some new things. And so we brought some things today to show you that this garage sale covers many, many different things. We have some old jewelry. There's another one, Seal, you can hold that one up. And what happens a lot of times is people give us their lost one earring or a piece of jewelry that's fallen apart. We have crafters come in and they buy those because they make ornaments and things out of that. And so we collect, it's good things, but sparsely used things. Then we have things like Barbie and Ken, and we also have clothes for them, which is a collector's item if you care to look at those things. Some of you might remember Barbie and Ken. And then we have like a newer item. Those are nice placemats that have been donated, and they've never been used. And we do get quite a few items for the garage sale that are new. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Things like this, we have all kinds of stuffed animals, sparsely used. You don't see any tears or any stuffing
Right.
coming out of them.
Is that a pillow?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's a pillow. It's a
TV.
It's a nuisance, actually, is what it is. Yeah, it takes up a lot of room. But the kids can put them on their bed, or they can put them over in a corner, or they can put it down on the floor, plop their heads on it if they choose. You know.
To watch TV and that.
And these are kind of an interesting thing. These are old records. Some are in Spanish, some are in Italian. But if you're taking those subjects and you listen to how it's actually spoken, it's a very good thing to have. And then we have other records. Lois, you see those over there? There's several different kinds. I don't know that the younger people would recognize those names, but we have a ton of records, and they take those and they tape them now, and they can use them.
78.
Yeah, do you all know what Columbia is? And I think there's RCA.
We're going back
Yeah.
here.
See that old
RCA Victor.
You see that old dog there with his
the microphone?
Yeah, right.
There's still some more, but you get the idea.
So you should just see. And what other stuff do we get?
Well, we get clothing. We get clothing for adults, children, infants, usually a wide variety of clothes. And really, anything we get at the garage sale is good. We don't collect anything that is old, torn, worn, dirty. We have a reputation to keep up with, and over the years we have said that we want only quality items, and that's what we have, and that's what brings in the buyers. Last year, for instance, when the door was open at 9 o'clock on Friday morning, I counted the people. There were 250 people waiting in line in the parking lot at St. Benedict's to come into the garage sale for the first day. And it is amazing. They know exactly where to go to. Every year we keep all the departments in the exact same position. So if somebody is interested in jewelry, they know where to go to look for the jewelry. If they're interested in linens or pots and pans or crafts, or we have a fantastic electronics department too. And if they're interested in electronics, they know where to go to because there are signs posted from the ceiling and along the walls telling the buyers where to go. And and we keep it the same way every year, so we don't have to retrain anybody. And people know where to go. Believe me, one year I watched a fellow almost knock over an old lady because he was going to the jewelry department first, and he was going like this. And that poor lady just stood there frozen because she didn't know which direction to go in. He knew where he was going, and he was going to be first in line for the goodies at the jewelry department. So it's a fun thing to do.
I think the most fun I ever had was the first time I attended and worked and watched the people coming in. It was, like she said, they were like on a track. They knew exactly where they wanted to go. Came with laundry baskets and boxes and cartons to fill up.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Seal, what kind of decoration? We get all kinds of
We
decorations.
get Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations. In fact, we get a lot of Halloween costumes. In fact, this year, someone donated some old clothing, and the old clothing is so old, it will make wonderful Halloween costumes. We have things for Easter. We have things for St. Patrick's Day. There are things that come in for Valentine's Day. So we keep all the holiday tables fairly close to each other. We have books, we have tapes, we have CDs, we have records. Across the aisle from those things, we keep the crafts. We keep the sewing materials. We also collect and sell houseplants. It started out just as a fluke one year, and everybody bought them, and we keep bringing the houseplants back.
Yeah, somebody with a green thumb wanted to get rid of some of their plants, and they said, "Will you take these?" And we obviously said, "Yes,
Sure.
we would do that." You know, and each year we've been getting a few more, and they all go, don't they? They all go. Yeah.
I have a funny story. Some of you may not know this.
Okay.
Father Donatelli, our previous priest, used to wear a certain sweater. This particular day, he had taken it off and hung it on our rack. And he left while all the clothes started to come in, and his sweater got priced. He came back down for his sweater, and there was a price tag on it, and we said, "Oh, we're so sorry, Father, just take your sweater." He said, "No, I'm paying for it." He paid for his own sweater.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, there can be some pretty neat stories, I'm sure, connected with anything that you do. And then, so, well, to get back to a little more to the location of where this garage sale is going to be. So,
Lois.
who wants to talk about that?
I'll take that one. That will be in our O'Brien Hall, which is the part of our former old church, which is now called Pope Benedict Center. But we managed to get everything into O'Brien Hall, and directions will be on our St. Benedict's website. I believe there are directions to St. Benedict the Abbot Church on Abbeville Drive. Abington Drive in McMurray.
Well, you know, since this is the Jubilee year for St. Benedict, 50 years established here in Peters Township in the community, the Women of St. Benedict, we have 2 fundraisers during the year. And what we try to do is we reach out to other people with Meals on Wheels or the Washington Missions or things like this. We're a part of the community, but we're also the parish of St. Benedict the Abbot. And 50 years now is a long time, and we're making this gigantic garage sale. The only thing we don't do is we do not sell food. We don't do that. We don't have any room. Do we? We've got a nice kitchen, but we can't use it because the whole area is
There's no place to sit and eat.
no. And you know, Seal, the access to O'Brien Hall, it's so level. I mean, it's handicap accessible. There's adequate driving,
Parking
parking. There's no steps or anything for anybody to worry about. And I think that's a good
That's a
thing.
plus.
You can come in and shop and browse, and you don't have to worry about going up and down stairs or anything like that. So it's really a very nice place to go.
Nice location.
Yeah, and you usually can find lots of good things. I think we have, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
We take them and we buy them, and we go home with something.
I remember your granddaughter a year or so ago went home with 3 prom gowns
Yeah.
for a pittance.
Yes,
It was-
yes.
And they
yeah.
looked beautiful on her. I don't think one of them needed to be altered. They were all
Yeah,
a
well,
good
one
fit.
got cut short,
They were beautiful.
but that's okay. You know,
Sure.
we had a bride too, didn't we?
Yes, we had a
did.
bride's dress.
Yes.
Yes, it did. We
Dress
have
and
a
veil.
we have a mannequin that we use, a dressmaker's mannequin, and we call her the body. We got her years ago to sell, and nobody bought her, so we decided to keep her. And so over the years, she has worn a variety of clothing. She's worn a wedding dress, she's worn gowns, and she normally gets a hat put on. And so we keep the body every year, and who knows what she's going to be wearing, but you have to come to the garage sale to see what
find
she's
out.
going to have
There
on.
you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
See what the style is for this
that's
this
right.
time.
We don't know what she's going to be wearing.
Okay. So, okay, we know where it's going to be held, and we know the date, but do we know the organization really that is putting this all on?
It's the Women of St. Benedict. Actually, every woman 18 and older in the parish is eligible to be a member of our group. They just have to come to the meetings. They get their name in the book the first time they come to a meeting. And typically, our first meeting isn't until the 3rd week of September, so we haven't even had our first meeting yet. But all these ladies will come out and sort and pack and place and price this entire week. It's really a nice event because the people who can't come and price and do that, they'll cook. If they can't cook, we had one lady who has since passed away. She always shined all of our silver. And she couldn't come help, but she could do that at home. So
good help.
most of the women help in one way or another, and often in more than one way.
There's a job for everybody and everything. And
Well,
And we won't turn down anyone.
well, by cooking, Seal means the workers are provided with lunch and dinner, because we start working about 9 o'clock in the morning each day setting up this garage sale, and we work through until about 8 o'clock at night. So we have to have lunch and dinner, and some people stay the whole time. So we have women who volunteer to make casseroles and whatever you name it. We eat good all week long, but this food is only for the workers. So if somebody wants to come for a free meal, they got to work first.
Right.
you got to earn
In
your meal.
conjunction with our church's Jubilee, the women are also celebrating our 50th Jubilee, as they were created initially as, I believe, the Christian Mothers.
Christian mothers, that's
And
right.
evolved into the Women of St. Benedict. So officially next year will be our Jubilee, and we hope to celebrate with some fun things to do. And
Well, then we paid $2 a year to belong to the
I did
Christian
not know
mothers.
that.
Yes, and now you don't pay anything.
Right.
I mean,
Just come.
it's, just come, and everybody, like Sil said, 18 years and up are
is
members.
welcome.
Right.
So, okay, how many years have we been putting on this garage sale? Let's ask
Can I
these-
take
She
that?
knows that answer.
11 years ago, I was the treasurer of the Women of St. Benedict, and we were looking for a fundraiser. And I said, I have a suggestion. And I suggested the garage sale. And I didn't even know Nancy then, but I don't even know how we did it, but Nancy said, oh, I'll help with it. So Nancy and I did it for 3 years, and then Jackie and Nancy have done it. This is now 8 years. This is hard to believe.
Yeah.
Done a
I
good
had
job,
originally
too.
been doing the garage sales for Cranmore, and when they mentioned garage sale for St. Benedict,
Jumped on it.
I thought, well, that's maybe something I can contribute to, you know.
Is that how that happened?
That's how that happened, yeah. But it has grown. It has grown so much, and I can't even begin to tell you. The only thing that we can't do, we cannot store things. People ask us all the time when somebody is going to condense or move, they'll say, oh, well, can we bring this over and store it for the garage sale? And the answer to that is no, we don't have storage. So that kind of causes us a little bit of a problem. The other thing is we don't take big items. We don't take like refrigerators and things like that. We would not have the means to take and deliver them or things like that. So we keep everything that we can handle, small pieces of furniture, perhaps like a small desk, chairs, some lawn furniture we do.
End tables.
End tables, yes, and we
lamps.
do lamps and artwork. We do a lot of
Lot
that,
of
a lot of artwork. And outside, don't we have?
Oh, we've gotten lawnmowers over the years
Yeah.
and different tools that men would be interested
Love the
in.
tools. Love
So we
Lot
have
of
something
bikes.
for everybody.
Lot of bikes.
bikes,
Bicycles.
yeah, things that we can handle. It's just we can't take anything large. We don't have any place to put it, you know. So we depend on those smaller things, appliances, small appliances. And you know, another thing that we've done over the years, and Jackie, you know about this, kids that are going off to school, we get microwaves, we get toasters, we get all good things. And mothers have come in and they've gotten dishes and tableware and odd glasses and mugs, right? Mugs, things that the kids can take. And so what if they break them? It's okay because they're getting them at a very good price, and it's a very good item. It's not an abused item. So that's one way of helping with your kiddos that are going off to college, you know.
And starting a new apartment, some people.
Starting a new apartment, that's another one. Yeah. So there's all kinds of things. If you've never been to this garage sale, you ought to take a few minutes and come. I think you would be amazed that the things that we get. Every year, Jackie and I worry, what are we going to get next year? I mean, we always think, well, we've gotten so much. Where's it all coming from? Well, somehow or another,
It gets there.
it gets there, doesn't it?
Gets there.
And we get people from all over the city, not just
Oh, no.
our parish. They
Even
came-
West Virginia.
Yes,
Yeah,
West
That's
Virginia.
true. And
a lot
actually,
of
we
other-
have, when we have so much, we don't sell everything that we have in the hall. So what we do is it goes out to other charities. The St. Vincent de Paul sends a truck, and we normally fill their truck up from back all the way up to the door. We take items down to Appalachia Outreach in West Virginia. We give to the Jubilee Soup Kitchen in Pittsburgh, several pro-life organizations. We'll get the baby clothes and the baby items, and there's another organization down in Appalachia in Kentucky that takes leftover items.
Washington City Mission comes.
And so we nothing goes to waste.
You have a new-
When we're done, it goes off to some other charity who can definitely use it. Last year, we had a lot of men's suits, and someone came to us and said that there's an organization in downtown Pittsburgh who helps the homeless men find jobs, but these men don't have suits to wear. So could we have the suits to give to the homeless men so they can be dressed up decently when they go for job interviews? They got the suits, so hopefully someone got a job because of our giving an unsold suit to them.
And that's not all. We have shoes. We have the shirts. We have the ties. We have everything
Yes.
all the accessories that go with it, you know. And we've said it before, and it bears repeating, I think, that these things are not terribly used things. These are nice good, actually, resaleable items, and or we wouldn't take them. We wouldn't take them. So it's a good thing, I think.
I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I know I've been doing the publicity all these years and everything, and I mail out like to 60 different churches. So they can tell their parishioners and that about our garage sale, and this way the word gets out for that. And it's not only around this area, it's Washington, I send to Finneyville, I send Monongahela, I mean all over the place, and so that they can know about the garage sale and come to it. So, okay, now I know we have a great reputation for the quality items,
We do.
as you already said, so which is great, and which everybody should be interested in doing something. When they get something, they know it will be good, that it won't be junk.
And we check every electrical appliance. I mean, we have men there that will make sure that they plug everything in, make sure that it works properly.
Right.
So that's a good thing. And you didn't mention the raffle.
That was my next question.
Oh.
You're getting ahead of me, girl.
I'm
almost
sorry.
out of
Okay.
All right. Now my question is: do you have other activities that you can do
Chinese auction.
and during the garage sale? You have
Well, we
Chinese auction.
generally have a Chinese
Chinese
auction. A lot of them are new things. We get things from different tables throughout the sale.
Steeler things.
Steeler things.
Yeah.
We usually have enough product that we can make theme baskets, and we do the Chinese auction for those. And that's a good fundraiser in itself and a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we'd like to invite everyone who has heard this, or if you've seen it, to come over to St. Benedict the Abbot Parish, O'Brien Hall, on Friday,
9th of September.
the
And the
9th
10th of
and
September.
10th of September, and come and take a look and see what you can find. I think you'll have a good day.
Well, and anybody that has seen this show and that are more than welcome, and come and see what all we've got. So,
Definitely.
Thank you, Irma.
Thank you.
Thanks,
You're
Sarah.
quite
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank
I
you.
want to thank all four of you. It's wonderful. I couldn't put it on myself. And here, these are all some of the memorabilia and that we do have, and that's only a drop in a bucket.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness, yes.
So, okay, so this is Erma Grego from Senior Perspective, and we hope to see you all at the garage sale on September the 9th and September the 10th. Okay, good. Thank you.